Dorks and Dorkettes around the world. It's Laferde here, the most important member of the Talks with Dorks team, obviously. And tonight I've got not one, but two special guests who are part of our next show, Danger Zone, February 28th. In no particular order, we'll start off with our head referee, Elliot James. How you doing?
Uh, Good to see you, Laferde. I noticed how well.
Already, wow.
I was just noticed how Ryan, the man himself, hasn't turned up, which is a shame because he's the one I'd be looking to speak to most. But it's always good to see yourself.
Oh well, I mean, if you got any issues or concerns, you can just come to me now because I run the show, and he's just he's I'd say he's the face of it, but that's not something you want to brag about either. And our second guest is none other than the enforcer, Ian Frost. Ian, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. You're a little bit blurry there for me, mate. I don't know if it's doing it for you, but
Nah,
you seem a bit jumpy.
I'm looking clear.
That's
It's a
all
bit
right then.
on my end as well.
It does this sometimes. We had an episode where Kurt had like a full green screen for himself. Like it was just all green screen, but it recorded perfectly. So don't worry about it. Just wanted to make sure it was all right on Ian's end because that's where the problems would lie. So boys, Danger Zone, February 28th. So we'll start with you, Adam. I know last time you had a few concerns about perhaps how we handled things, and obviously you made your video about your concerns and you expressed them. Hey, look, we've got a special guest, another one.
Yeah, this is Belle. Apparently, I'm not to be left alone unattended because I don't know. Maybe I'll say something stupid.
You got to be supervised. Is that a protocol we've put in place? So I've got my cat here, mate. But yeah, so obviously you made your concerns in a video and we addressed them last time. So, going into Danger Zone, you've now got a referee who works below yourself called Dan. Obviously, you know Dan, you've met Dan.
Yeah.
So in terms of your concerns from last time, do you feel more eased about them, or is there still things you'd like to address, or things you're not quite happy with?
Well, it's like I said just now. It would have been nice for Ryan to be here for me to talk this over with him face to face, but I guess that's just going to have to wait for another time. I mean, the fact that he's at least trying to make it trying to show that I still have the power that he promised me I'd have by giving me essentially a staff to run. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to work this out with him.
Okay.
I obviously, I don't appreciate him stepping on my toes like he did back in time, and
Yeah.
hopefully he's at least thought about what I've said. And, I feel that we are before back in time itself. I feel we are going to have a conversation, even if it is just on the phone about this, just to clear some stuff up. I mean, unless it turns out it was yourself who was really running the show. I mean, you were making that.
I think at that point I was borderline on the running things. I don't think I got full autonomy over things until after the show.
No, I think you'd been removed from ringside following the incident with young Parky, hadn't you? So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that will happen again. I do what I want now. Okay, that's good. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's good. It's good that if you guys are gonna have a final conversation, because we don't want to go into the show with anything, still any bad blood or anything unresolved, so we can have a fresh start, basically, and it gives you, like I say, a bit more support with you can have another referee that works under yourself, so that gives. Well, hopefully it works out.
Yeah, hopefully this will all be just. I don't. I say I like Ryan as a person, but I just don't appreciate what he did to me back in time, and I hope he understands where I'm coming from.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously us as a board, we spoke about it off camera as well. Like not every conversation we have is recorded. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, you did have some valid points, and probably collectively we feel like we've tried to make a step in the right direction. I mean, if it doesn't work, I mean, we can always readdress it and try something new. There's not like we're on bad terms currently, is it? Where this is a make or break thing, and
So I am prepared to work with you guys on this. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So
Hello.
Ian, you're in the Maverick Rumble.
I am, yeah.
So last time out, you defended your title
I did.
successfully.
Very, very successfully.
This time, though, mate. This time you've got more than double the competition. I know it's not for your title.
No, thankfully not, no.
In terms of like physical presence and bodies, like that's a lot. It's like a 10-man rumble. That's a lot to.
It is, but it also means I get to beat up and throw out 9 other people. So.
All right, okay.
That's how I'm looking. I could have been in the tournament having one-on-one match, but no, I get to beat up 9 other people. That's great. Think of the practice I can get. Think of the reps, and
yeah, I mean,
it's great. That's like 9 other jabronis.
I mean, I wasn't obviously ringside for a lot of.
I say it's 9 other jabronis to throw out the ring. It's great. Get warm up with throwing arm. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see your match because obviously I was backstage for a lot of the show last time, but I've seen the highlight reels and it's pretty brutal watching you go after.
Yeah, I'm equal opportunities hitter.
Well, I mean, yeah, and you finished it right. I have a question.
You do, okay.
I've been trying to tell the guys this for ages that we should have like dropped you a sly little message. You should have like a finisher or a signature move called Frostbite.
It's funny you mention that. I did used to have a move called the Frostbite. I still.
Oh, it's like
I still do it, but it's not my finisher anymore. It's the one-arm spine buster, and that's what used to be the Frostbite.
Right.
It's now called the.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop giving you suggestions in case you decide to turn on me.
No, you seem a decent fella, so I won't turn on you.
So in terms of your competitors, yeah, Parky said that. Look at that.
Fair point.
The competitors, obviously, there's 9 others. Is there anyone specific that you are already gunning for going into it, or is anyone that you're trying to not avoid, but you'd rather leave them till last sort of thing? Or
I've always wanted to tackle with RJ Singh. Always have. But not so much out of a point of respect. So if I finally get a chance to actually get my hands on him, great. Mordecai Shaw, I think I would like to leave till last, but not out of fear. Just there were 2 big guys slapping man meat, and that just the spectacle of it all would be phenomenal. But it
would make a very good finish to it.
But there's no one I want to avoid. I ain't afraid of no one. Everyone in this.
Oh no, I was
getting chucked
not
out.
Suggesting that. I just thought tactically, like.
Oh yeah, but definitely Mordecai Shaw.
Okay.
Just the 2 big guys.
Okay. I mean, I might actually come ringside for that one. I'm allowed to ringside for that one.
Okay, cool.
Just to see what, your animosity in that rumble.
No, it's going to be good.
So, Adam, out of the matches, it will be very, very good. I mean, I'm glad I ain't competing because, I ain't built for that sort of behaviour. I'll be in a hospital if I do that sort of shit. But I couldn't even referee like Adam does. Like, I would not be able to do that.
Yes, guys like Ian don't make my job easy.
No, you're in like literally, you are in the danger zone regardless of what show you're at.
Yeah.
So in terms of the matches you're refereeing, is there any not concerns you'd have, but like, were you thinking that they might be up to something a bit suspicious there that I might need to look out for? Or
I mean, the tag match is one that sort of jumped out at me. Just going from the match that Johnny and Parky had back in time, I'm just like, okay, so we've got that, but we've also got double the amount of official competitors involved.
Yep.
So yeah, I see that breaking down quite quickly.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's a no disqualification as well. Like, you obviously can't have. I'm going to make another eye reference here, but you can't have your eyes on everybody at once.
No, I mean, in theory, that does give me slightly less to do because there are less rules to enforce. But you know, I still want to. At the end of the day, I'm still in there to look out for the guys. You know, so I do find myself being very hands-on even in those situations, because at the end of the day, yes, they're trying to win, but I'm also looking out for the guys' careers. So I don't want that on my hands. I don't. So as bad as angry as Parky can get, I don't want him, like, you know, breaking Johnny Royal's neck or whatever.
No, of course not.
I don't want that on my conscience. And,
no.
Yeah.
Like, so I suppose even with being a no DQ, there's certain limits you still want to try sort of keep there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I still have a degree of humanity.
Yeah.
To keep up. Yeah.
I mean, that being said, though, with the tensions around that match, like, you are in the firing line. You could potentially be in the firing line. You know what I mean? Like, you've seen those guys; they're unpredictable. Like,
yeah.
We're gonna need to get you like a padded ref shirt.
That might be an idea. Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I might put it to the board. We'll get you some like pepper spray or something, just in case.
I mean, I'd say I don't think that's legal, but you know, I'm not sure whatever Parky drinks is legal yet. He still has bottles of the stuff backstage, so.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen that firsthand. So, in terms of your preparation, do you? I mean, I've seen the workout videos you do, and you are a beast with that. I know you do a lot of training. Were you? So I'm quite a football guy. This wrestling stuff's still quite new to me. So, like, would you look over not highlights, but like factors of previous matches for your competitors? Would you like look at them and be like, I know what to look out for when they do X, Y, Z sort of thing? You know what I mean? You know,
normally I would for a one-on-one.
Sort of give yourself a bit of an edge.
I would normally feel if it's a one-on-one match, but a rumble is, and there's too many. Too many factors to take into account that you can't always get. So there's lots of X factors you have to look out for. So I'll probably do a little bit of studying, just sort of to know what to look for. But definitely, it's definitely preparing, like in the gym, like working on, let's say, warming up my throwing arm, getting the shoulders pumped. But but I would do a little bit of research. Obviously, I've seen RJ's at the last two shows. I know got to look out for stay clear of that DDT, but it's not going to help him much in a rumble. We can't DDT someone, knock him out, and then have to pick the weight and throw him out. But yeah, definitely, I'll be looking out for that. No. But a little bit of research, but definitely just getting in the gym, just prepping, doing all the work I can to get ready for it.
I mean, I don't know if it goes as an advantage to you or a disadvantage, but on the build up to the show that we're now in, I mean, it's 18 days away. I mean, like I said before, I don't do the editing, but I'm going to hopefully get Kurt to do, you know, like clips of everyone's highlights from the last two shows or whatever we've got of the footage-wise, and I'm going to upload stuff out to the socials, you know, to build the hype around it. So, like, it might obviously work out.
Keep an eye out.
Footage that you haven't seen before. It could also help as well. They can see footage of you they've not seen.
I'll be keeping. I don't hide anything. They can watch what they want. If I don't want to be thrown over that rope, I'm not going over that rope. But I will definitely keep an eye out for those to get that extra edge.
Oh, honestly, mate, you should see my calendar. Like, I'm just filling it up more and more. Like, I've got a joint calendar with Eve, and she takes the piss out of me because I've just got like record promo, advertise promo, record promo, advertise promo, like all sorts of like. We want to obviously make this as big as we can, and then for the following show after that, you know, keep it going, the momentum. So, sorry guys if I spam your guys' socials, but that is, I guess it's kind of the way we've got to go, isn't it, to create the success.
We've got to get the word out there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only thing that goes against me is that I am not local to down there.
Yeah, no, I've just picked up a box of flyers and stuff from Kurt, so I'm going to be that's going to be in my next few days, is physically being out there trying to get the word out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can do all the socials and like all that sort of jazz online. It's fine, but even like from my own personal accounts, I can share whatever. But anyone that lives near me that I've got on social media, they're already there. They're already going. So it doesn't. But Adam, so now you've got Dan, who's obviously going to work under yourself. Do you have like a plan? Are you going to make a plan of preparation with him? It'd be quite interesting. 'Cause obviously, before he was like a standalone ref for us, which is great. But now you've got to sort of like manage referee. Just wondered how like. I mean, obviously, you might not have thought it through fully, or you don't want to reveal your plans. But I just wondered or how your preparations were going.
You drop it in and out a bit there, man.
Oh, sorry. What bit did you get?
Literally, just right at the end, your volume dropped right down, then picked right up again. So I lost the last 2 sentences. I lost half of that.
So basically, preparation for you and Dan. Would you have to do something different this time around because you've got Dan compared to your normal routine and how you prepare for a show?
Well, we could just. I don't know at the minute. Me and Dan will be going over some stuff backstage. Obviously, we'll be working out who has what matches, who takes what matches, which I think will be my call.
Yeah.
There is without. I don't want to peel back the curtain too much of what we do as referees because it's not.
Yeah, of course.
We've got to protect the business as most people would say. It's just going to be a case of me and him working out, how we're going to run things. It's really hard going too much into it.
Yeah.
I don't feel if I go into like minute detail, I feel I'm just going to lose your listenership because unless they're really into the referee role of a wrestling show, I don't think it's that interesting to anyone outside of that very small circle.
Okay, I mean, you seem pretty chilled out about the whole. Obviously, because it will be a bit different for you this time around. You seem pretty relaxed and like not.
Well, no, I've faith in you guys that Dan's. That you've chosen Dan because he's confident enough to do this. So because Fizz was obviously a bit of a different story than the last show, but I think we all got through that, and there was entertainment value in sort of going over stuff with Fizz before his match. But yeah, if Dan is going to be if Dan is going to be a permanent addition to this, as long as he's up to the task, it should hopefully make my life just a little bit easier because I won't be in so many places, so I can focus more on what I get assigned on the night.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember this as well as I do, but your entrance walk last time was unbelievable. Like it was actually like when you were coming down that corridor, going up the steps and that. From like an outside point of view, you would look at that and think he's gonna kick the shit out of him.
It helps I'm quite wide.
So my challenge for you, basically, my question is, we're gonna up that this time around.
So I could go.
I mean, have you got any
full Goldberg? Just headbutt something.
Let's do it. Let's do
full
it.
Goldberg with security detail.
We'll just get a random staff member backstage and you can just drop them.
Good day.
That sounds good to me. I didn't want to throw that on you on the day when you'd be like, oh no, I'm not going to do that.
No,
So this is like I got like a.
I was going to say, I want for anything. I don't mind. But if you want me to drop someone, I'll drop someone.
So this is like a joint question now for you both.
Yeah.
But actually, I got sort of two joint questions, but one Ian would have a very different answer, obviously, depending on what I'm going to say. But in terms of both your roles in the show and your jobs, Adam, have you ever thought about being a competitor? And Ian, have you ever thought about refereeing? Like, how do you think that would fare out?
I mean, I've considered it in the past, but it's just physically, my body's just not up to it.
Okay.
I've been thrown. I don't remember the last time I actually took a physical fall in the ring, but I do remember. I remember messing my back up quite badly years ago, and so I've never. I think I also started too late as well. So yeah, it's physically I'm not. So I don't think I could ever get in unless I had a real grudge with someone, and it's the only way I could settle it. Even then, it would be more just me scrapping with them than it would then a sort of back and forth wrestling match.
Okay.
But yeah, to be a regular competitor, I don't think that was ever in the cards for me.
So my mantra is the referee should be bigger than the competitor. So if you look at some of the guys on the scene, I would dwarf them. So if you're a customer and you see this big hulking referee next to a skinny junior heavyweight, you're going to be like,
right,
disbelief's going to be gone. I would do special guest referee. I've done that in the past, but I wouldn't be. Maybe as the tail end, if I can't go anymore, I might move into that role. But the referee should be bigger than the competitors. That's my theory. It might be controversial to some, but that's how I've always seen it.
Right, so 20 years time when we do our Hall of Fame, we're going to get Ian as a referee, and Adam is going to have a celebrity match.
Yes, I don't know if me at 60 years old is going to be.
Ric Flair can do what you can. You'll be fine.
Oh, come on, right? I mean, I couldn't watch that match, but I'm pretty sure in that last match.
I was going to say, you could argue Ric Flair can't.
Nah, it's borderline abuse, isn't it?
He wants to go again. He wants more, he says.
That's just worrying.
He's obviously run out of money.
I think he literally wants to go out in the ring.
Yeah.
Just literally, instead of the traditional warriors being carried out on your shield, no, he wants to be carried out of the ring. That's how he wants to go, I think. And never mind the fact that that's going to be horrifying for everyone else involved.
100% traumatic.
He's seen the wrestler one too many times.
No, there is. Oh, what a film!
So it ends, and because you assume he's died in the ring, don't you? That's the assumption you make. It's open ended, but you assume he's died on his finisher.
Yeah. Well, they basically, I think Aronofsky basically came out and said, "Yeah, no, he died." It may seem open ended, but I shot that in a way that you're both supposed to think, he died.
You assume he's dead,
but
it's shot in a way that you think he might have survived. But yeah, he's definitely dead. So he's seen it one too many times, and that's how he wants to go.
No, the reason I asked you guys about the role reversal, as it were, is because when we get in the ring, we did our segments before. Like, obviously, from outside audience point of view, you think that'd be so good to be in that ring doing whatever. But when I was in that ring, I was shitting myself. I was like, "What? First of all, the ropes are way tougher than they look."
Yeah.
And I was like, Go on.
I was going to say, if you think those are bad, the TNA 6-sided rings, I've been in one of those before, and those ropes are like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, you were lucky with just being in a regular ring with those ropes.
Yeah. But even then, though, you've got the eyes on you, from obviously all around the cameras and that, and then to have to perform on top of that as a wrestler and then officiate as a referee, that is a lot of pressure. That's a refined skill. But from an outside point of view, you wouldn't. Not that you think it's easy, but everyone, when you're a kid, you want to go on a trampoline and a wrestling match, don't you?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But until you're actually in there, it's wow, that is daunting. To be fair to you guys, it is it looks even harder than it probably is. No, it's probably harder than it looks even.
Yeah, there's a reason we have to train for it.
Yeah, I mean, there are some guys in our industry who just make it look so easy. Yeah.
Right. So my final question is, I mean, you can answer this as well, Ian. It's all right, but I understand where I think your answer might go. Adam, who do you think is going to win the Rumble?
I mean, it is a pretty good shout. It's a tough shout. I don't know if I've got an honest. I don't know if I've got a particular favourite.
Sorry, let me rephrase it. Sorry, because that is like me, like massive pressure. I'm just putting you. Jumping in terms of the Rumble. Is there any like wild cards? Either of you think like you? Not that you wouldn't perhaps compete, because obviously all great competitors, but you think might steal it or might have something up the sleeve. You know,
I mean, Ian brought up sort of RJ earlier. You know, he's been in a few of these, so he's got the experience going in that some of the like younger guys in the Rumble don't necessarily have.
Yeah, wily veteran.
So I think RJ is a solid shout there for someone who could sort of take it. I'm trying to think who's in it, but I have the list in front of me. I'm sort of looking at you've got Gary from the Scotsman, who's
let me grab the list for you quickly, mate. It might help.
I think it's Stephen that's in the Rumble. Gary's in the tournament. I think it's Gary's in the Rumble.
Oh, I thought they were the same person earlier. Don't worry about it.
I think Stephen's in the Rumble. Gary's in the tournament, I think.
You know, I was going to say the Scotsman is going to be interesting because they've not got sort of the battle royal experience, but a lot of sort of like these Rumbles, they're quite they're not like long matches, so it's going to be so the tag team competitors are going to be used to doing like the short stints, which I think could be something that aids them. Is where my mind was sort of going with the Scotsman there.
Okay, so we've got Mr. Dexter, Mordecai Shaw. Obviously, we've got Ian. Got David Blackadder, Sullivan King, Richie Gopal, RJ, Kid Rock, Stephen, obviously Flying Scotsman, Old School Paul.
I mean, Sullivan King's not a bad shout either. You know, he's sort of got size like Ian, and I feel, you know, he's got him and Richie have shown in the past how they've got chips on their shoulder. Yeah. So he could, you know, he could put in quite a shift. You know, just like Ian said about, you know, just being a big guy who's going to throw guys around.
Yeah. Oh wait, it was Dave Bavara, not Blackadder. My bad. I told you I'm blind. I fully read that wrong, and it just popped into my head. Like, why have I just said a name that's not even on there? I think you're getting blurry, Ian.
I'm all right on my end.
So my medication is either kicking in or you're getting blurrier for me, mate.
Yeah, you guys, your audio is kind of dropping in and out. I don't know if I'm coming through.
Yeah,
right?
you are.
Yeah, you're sound, mate. Okay. So, boys, we'll wrap it up with this one question then. Do you have anything that you still like to address before going into Danger Zone that you would either like to address or you would like to say?
No, I mean, I made my statement the other week, and I feel that, you know, as long as I'm given the space to do my job properly, I don't think I'm going to have any problems. So as long as Ryan doesn't try and do anything like he did at Danger Zone and try and overstep his authority. And yeah, there should be no further issues. I just want to go in and do my job to the best of my ability. So as long as I can do that, I'm all good and looking forward to Danger Zone.
Cool. Ian?
I just want to say, Talk Dorks Wrestling, keep an eye on me because I'm coming to take it all. That Maverick Rumble is mine.
Well, I don't think we've got anything that we can top with that one. So, boys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on.
Having me.
No problem.
What we're going to do now is we're going to jump to a quick few messages from our sponsors and on to the next part of the episode. Thank you.
See you later.
Do you like trees? Do you like cards? Do you like frogs? What about all three together? Because Ryan has got the place for you. Tell him, Ryan.
How is this you doing a promo for Tree Frog Grading, our partner that grades cards and then gives us a discount code? That was just you throwing it over to me.
Yeah, it's called delegation.
It's called you having this information in front of you for 2 years and never paying attention to it. That's what that is.
Yeah, is it on Braille on my screen? No, it's not.
Good point. Tree Frog Grading is a partner we've had for 2 years now, and you can still get your cards graded and use the code TWD15 for 15% off. That's treefroggrading.com. And don't forget, if they've got any other promotion running on the website, you can add our code on top of that to save yourself even more money. Laferde, it's as easy as that. Get your cards graded at a discounted price with the code TWD15, treefroggrading.com.
Ribbit.
Laferde, this is how you do a promo. You ready?
Well, when's someone going to turn up to show me how to do it?
Wow. I'll show you how to do it. Our friend JC has got his very own clothing range. It's called Graffiti WASHED. Laferde, you remember JC, don't you, when he came on the podcast?
I do, because we got a few messages and I thought, who is this guy?
Yeah, well, JC came on the podcast and he told us all about his clothing range, Graffiti WASHED. And with us, you can get 30% off by using the code TalksWithDorks30. Go check out his clothing range. It's fun, it's funky. Some people call it controversial. As long as you're talking about it, as long as you're buying it, and as long as you're wearing it. Graffiti WASHED, Talks with Dorks 30 for 30% off. See? Easy as that, mate.
Speaking of controversial, it means you might be able to get some of your own clothes instead of wearing everyone else's.
Fair point. Have any of you watched back any of our TDW shows recently?
Watched them back? I've done nothing but. I'm the guy editing all of them.
No, where would we find it? YouTube or...
Oh. Again, mate, like, you're part of this podcast. How do you not know that we have a Patreon page? You've got content on there that you made.
Yeah, but I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't see what I was doing.
It always goes back to the site. Kurt, you're quite good with this. Why don't you give Laferde the little rundown on how, where, and what is available on offer for him to get our Patreon page?
Kurt, do it in your announcer voice.
It is easy to find, even if you're visually challenged. And yes, I will do it in the announcer voice.
Get in.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that Talks with Dorks has its own Patreon page where you can find exclusive content recorded by our very own man who doesn't have a single clue what he's doing, the one and only Laferde. You can also see all of TDW's full wrestling events in all of their glory as they happen live with exclusive match commentary and behind the scenes and backstage interviews as well, plus a whole heap more besides that. It's all available on the Talks with Dorks Patreon, patreon.com/TalkDorkPodcast.
See, Laferde, if you could, you've been around for 2 years and you still can't make an effort like that at all.
Well, if I was a goose, I'd have bumps right now. Just hearing Kurt with that announcer voice is just worth pissing you off every week.
Really? And did you know, Laferde, that you don't even have to pay for the first month? We have got a link that will be down below that you can get the first month free.
It means at the bottom of the video, not Australia.
What did I say?
Down below.
That's down under.
Not up here, it's not.
Fair enough.
Please subscribe, we need the money.
Find us at patreon.com/TalkDorkPodcast. 1 month free if you click the link below.
Continuing the countdown towards TDW Danger Zone, which is just a couple of weeks away. And with everything that is taking place on that show, the grudge match, the King of the Skies tournament, and of course, its little brother, well, big brother in a lot of ways, because there are definitely more men involved, the Maverick Rumble. both of which are very important in finding out our new first ever TDW men's champion. Winner of the tournament is going to go against the winner of the Rumble at our June show, Slam by Me. And I have one of the competitors from the Maverick Rumble joining me now. Hello, darling. It is showtime, Mr. Dexter. And can I say, it's very nice to actually be speaking to you person to person at this point rather than going via your agent, because this is the first time I've actually been able to get hold of you since our last show back in time.
It's great to see me, isn't it, mate? It's all good to see me, darling. I mean, yes, I've been refusing to answer those calls. I mean, why should I answer them? How you treated me in the past few shows. I mean, let's not forget your GMs, your higher powers took the advantage of me. They took the advantage. I mean, no wonder I came into hiding. No wonder I need a break from you guys, you savages.
Yeah, I kind of saw this coming, and to be fair, yes, our GMs at the time, Jay and Stally, yep, definitely overstepped the mark.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing to be certain, you will not be having that danger at Danger Zone. We have our new GM in the form of Max, and Max has been, well, to be fair, we didn't need to make it clear to him. It was one of the first things he said.
Has he been going through the process? Has he been going through the application process that every GM should do to make sure that it's fair?
We have done extensive vetting, and to be fair, we did not have to ingrain upon him the importance of not getting involved. It was the first words that he said to us was, I'm going to be impartial. I'm going to stay away from this. I want the wrestlers to basically decide their own fate, and I will only be stepping in if I need to. So there'll be no GMs putting their hands on the showman at Danger Zone. That being said, you're going to have enough people to worry about. You are one of 10 men in that Rumble. And but before we get to the Rumble, like I say, it's the first chance we've really had a chance to speak properly face to face since back in time. I understand you're not wanting to talk to any members of management. Understandable. But yeah, it's very nice to actually get you in person right now. And because I wanted to talk to you about back in time, because the last time anyone saw you, I mean, to be fair, if anyone's seen any TDW shows up to this point, they are very familiar with the name Mr. Dexter. You were involved in our first ever main event. Yes. You wrestled at the last show for the PWE Championship against absolute legend of the industry in the form of RJ Singh. And we've unpacked the first main event enough, but I wanted to talk to you about how everything went at back in time in that PWE Championship match with RJ Singh. And do you know what? There were many times in that match where I think a lot of people watching would have said it could have gone either way. I mean, yeah, why don't you walk us through, your initial takeaways from that match? I know obviously you didn't take away the title, but what was your highlights, lowlights, and everything in between when it comes to being one-on-one in the ring with RJ Singh at our last show?
Well, those are the questions. Finally, I can get a word in edgewise, darling. I can finally speak from that gibberish. So yes, on the last show, I did face Mr. RJ Singh, a very legend in the business indeed. I mean, yes, he beat the greatest showman, Mr. Showman himself, Mr. Dexter. But it wasn't for those trickery. I mean, the controversy, the distractions, it wasn't Sunset Skip being that corner, he was such a distraction, being like impartial as well. He was that. It was too distracting, he was ruining my performance. And then your venue, I mean, for God's sake, I've been telling you guys all the time, the drapes are going to ruin the atmosphere. The drapes ruined the atmosphere. I mean, it ruined the greatest move of all time, the world's greatest axe handle. It ruined it. And we've got to mention the GMs again, their involvement as well, very after the match as well. I mean, it went from a disaster. I mean, have you seen the reviews? Critics panned it. They panned it more than the Melania Trump documentary. They panned it all, they did. Why? Because the right person didn't win. The right showman didn't win. I mean, it was all there for Mr. Dexter to win, become the new PWE champion, the champion that the audience deserve. Now, does that answer your question?
It does, to a degree, I'll be honest. Well, I can't help but latch on to a couple of things that you said there, Mr. Dexter. Firstly, okay, let's talk about the distraction with Sunset Skip. I mean, to be fair, that they often talk about, you know, have you ever heard of the one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest? And Sunset Skip was, you know, on one leg for the majority of that. And if memory serves me right, it was a certain somebody that took any opportunity they could to antagonise Sunset Skip and get out of the ring to, yeah, very much, I think the word is showboat.
Showboat? What an insult to my performance. How dare you call it a showboat? Now, listen, you probably won't know this because you're not a performer like me. But if you are breaking a leg on my stage, if you're trying to invade and trying to steal my spotlight, well, the devil's is due, you know? It's all there. That's the reason being. If he didn't want to be involved, he shouldn't have come. That's what I'm going to say.
Let's talk about stealing spotlights for a moment here, because I recall the way that match ended. And I'm pretty sure the immediate last thing that happened before the 1, 2, 3 was you attempting to deliver an RJ Singh style DDT that was then reversed into one of his own.
That's not copywriting it. It wasn't an RJ style DDT. It was Mr. Dexter's DDT. MDDT. That's what it was. There's no copyright. How dare you say I'm trying to copy someone's performance? How dare you say that? I mean, it would have worked. It would have been the finish.
Okay, and you know what? I will give you credit where it's due. It very nearly was your match to be won at multiple points. I mean, you worked over the leg of RJ consistently. Repeatedly tried to lock in a figure 4 leg lock. When that finally got cinched in, I thought that match was over. And I will give credit, it came very close on a lot of occasions. I reckon 1 or 2 things going another way, I could be currently talking to the PWE champion right now. So with that in mind, I'm very glad, because we had every person's name included in the draw for both the Rumble and the King of the Skies tournament. Every member of the active roster was included in that pot. So I was quite glad when your name got pulled, admittedly, because, you know, again, you've been in our main events, you've been in the title matches, and you've come this close. And I think if there's a person who, has a fair claim to being in the running to be our first TDW men's champion, you are definitely one of those names. But with that in mind, I think we do need to talk about what lies ahead of you at Danger Zone. So, firstly, I've been asking everyone who I've had a chance to speak to this. There was 2 potential ways this could have played out for you. Option 1 was getting pulled for the Rumble, which we know has happened. Option 2 was getting pulled for the King of the Skies tournament. One is a 10-man over-the-top road Rumble. The other is 2 one-on-one matches that, assuming you go the whole way, you have to wrestle twice in 2 potentially drag-out matches. I'm curious whether you, obviously nothing can be changed now, but I'm curious whether you would have had a preference about being in the tournament versus being in the Rumble.
At the end, the audience get what they want. They get to see me on stage. Either way is a win for the audience. It's a win for me to be on the stage, gracing my own appearance. I mean, does it matter? No. As long as I'm there, the audience are happy about it.
Well, to be fair, talk about being the centre stage. I mean, you do get that wish because by sheer luck of the draw, of the two big qualifiers, the Rumble is the last of them. So once again, you get to call yourself our main event man.
Great. And thank you for the opportunity.
Now, that being said, you do have to outlast 9 other competitors in order to get that one step closer to being our first champion. Yes. The rest of the cast. So let's run through some of those names that you will potentially be tangling with. Obviously, the numbers are to be randomised. We don't know who's going to come out when. But assuming that you know, by the time you come out, everyone is still involved and no one's been eliminated yet, there are a number of people that you're potentially going to be tangling and sharing that ring with.
Give me a name. Give me any name. Come on, give me a name.
For starters, you will once again potentially be sharing the ring with RJ Singh and seeing if lightning strikes twice or if we can
rekindle our friendship, you could say. You know, what a cast member RJ Singh. I mean, he's a legend in the business. You know, some people say he's like Oscar-worthy winning, you know, that sort of stuff. And at the end, he did beat me, a legend, a showman. I mean, he got a bright future, hasn't he, that RJ Singh? Oh, but I know, Empire Strikes Back. Maybe his Rumble entry will not be that as a successful one. Let's see. Who else? Who else is on the list?
Who else? Well, among others, we also have... Admittedly, yeah, this is actually going to be interesting because RJ still doesn't have backup. I mean, Sunset Skip is confirmed for the show, but he's not in the Rumble. He's not competing. He's still recovering from his injury. So RJ Singh doesn't really have much in the world of backup. Someone who does have backup, 2 people who have backup in each other, are the Kings of the Ring, Richie and Sullivan King, both of which are in the Rumble, potentially at the same time as each other.
The Kings of the Rings. They may be king of the ring, but that's not the king of my stage. They're not. They're not going to make me a jester to them. No way, no sirree. Because at the end, I am the king of the show. I am the king of that stage. So they better watch out who they think is the king of the ring. Who else is on that cast list? Who's else on that cast list? What do I recognise? There's some names I recognise. There's one name in particular. Who was it? Was that, Kid Rock. Is that right? Is that a Kid Rock I see?
Kid Rock, yes. Yeah, so, do you know what? Funny enough, I thought that was going to be one of the names you're not that familiar with because Kid Rock's making his debut at Danger Zone, but you say you're familiar.
Yeah, I mean, he did that performance in the US, didn't he? He mimed. I mean, was the mime really that bad? Is it that same guy that's coming to talk with dogs? Is it that the same guy who wants to grace my stage now? What's the matter, Kid Rock? Can you mime no more? Can't you be a performer elsewhere? Is that the same guy I'm thinking of? Is that the same one? If you want to grace my stage, what's the matter,
do you know
Curty?
what? Let's say yes.
Is it that guy?
Sure.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's a young, talented, hardcore guy, isn't it, from Essex?
Yeah, I think you might be right the second time.
Why? It might be that one. I mean, that's a young talent. That's someone who wants to go places, who wants to target the bigger stars. Is that right? Well, he's making his debut. Maybe his last match. Who knows?
Well, to be fair, you know, Kid Rock, not exactly a stranger to the stage. Is it enough to upstage the showman?
How dare you say that? Let's move on.
Okay. Shall we say one more name, maybe, then?
One more. Who's on that list?
Well, John, do you know what? I will run through a few names here, and I'll leave it up to you if any that you feel like are worth a comment.
Okay.
So, among the other competitors, we have the Enforcer Ian Frost.
A monster. Move on.
Talking of monsters, we have Mordecai Shaw.
A bigger monster, unknown. Move on.
Okay. How about your former darling, tag team partner, David Bavara?
Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave, you know he's been smashing it, hasn't he? He's been slamming everywhere. He's been doing very well indeed. I'd be glad to be seeing my co-star on the stage. Oh, he's welcome. He is good. He is welcome.
How welcome, in fact, because there's been speculation, you know, you played your cards close to your chest when you talked about you two going your separate ways, so...
Oh, they're just rumours, darlings.
Is
Just
Mr. Dexter?
rumours.
Is Mr. Dexter going to have some backup?
Oh, indeed, yes, indeed. You know, old friends come together. It's got to be a friendship. It's got to be a reunion of a lifetime. All those news you heard, they're just rumours. They are. They're just rumours.
Okay,
They just
right.
tainted that relationship. That's all they are.
I take back what I said then. Assuming that stars align and you're all in the ring at the same time. I take
mean,
back
the
what I said about the
stars
Kings of the Ring.
align.
Then they might not have the numbers game.
Exactly. I mean, those people we just list off, I mean, there's talent, of course, but no talent compared to mine. I mean, I'm a showman, Kurt. I am the greatest showman. I am the shows of shows for a reason. That's why all
It
the
has been
critics...
said.
Shush, please. There's a monologue talking right now. Please do not ruin this performance. It's a show of shows of a lifetime. It's a show of all lifetimes. I mean, the audience are buying tickets to see me. And they are buying tickets. And they are buying more tickets. And they go cheer my name, Mr. Dexter. And they will applaud me. They will stand a standing ovation before me. And when they see me, I will grace it. And you know what? They deserve a long performance from me. A long monologue performance. I mean, I could do from number 1 entry and I will steal the show. What are you doing? What are you writing down?
Just what you said.
What did I say? I'm a greatest showman? What did I say?
Yeah, you said that a few times. No, it's just what you said about. I've written down here something showman, something long performance, something Mr. Dexter number 1.
That's just a figure of speech. It's all randomised. Like you say, it's all randomised in that little finger bob. It's all randomised. It's just a figure of speech. I mean, it's just a figure of speech. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, a figure of speech. Yeah, you say something, and you don't 100% mean it, right? So you're just joking, yeah. So you're just figure of speech. You don't mean it. It's just a metaphor, just a figure of speech. You don't mean that you're the greatest showman. You don't mean that everyone would like to see you for the longest amount of time possible. And the people are buying tickets just to see Mr. Dexter, and obviously you don't mean for them to get their money's worth.
You say I did not mean it. I'm the greatest showman. Is that what you're saying?
It's just
I did not mean
right?
it. Everything I'm saying is fabricated. It's all a lie. How dare you say that my performance is a lie? I'm a method actor, don't you know? You know what? Why don't we give them what they want then? I mean, like we say, it would be the longest performance ever. And then one by one, they get to see me. One by one, they get eliminated. One by one, you see how I move, you see how I dance. The audience will love it all. So you know what? I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove what you just said, that I didn't mean that. I am the greatest showman. I am the greatest showman. I am the show of shows. I will prove to you and to everyone out there that I'm the champion you guys need. I'm going to prove that I'm the champion you guys deserve. I'm going to prove that I deserve to be the Talk with Dorks champion. The champion the audience wants. So let's make it happen. Showtime!
I like it. I like hearing some fight from the showman. And you know what? You want to prove that you're the champion that everyone deserves? Going through every single member of the roster that you are able to do so is the way to do it. And yep, you've said it. It's not just a figure of speech. If you are the greatest showman, if you are, truly the number 1 attraction, why not do it from number 1 and outlast everyone else? Number 1 through number 10.
I can do it all. I can do it.
You can do it all. And at Danger Zone, we get to see if you can prove it. Again, this close against RJ Singh. And it doesn't take much in the Rumble sometimes. But can you do it from number 1? You seem to think you can. I'm inclined to give you a chance to prove it. So, It's official. Danger Zone, the Maverick Rumble. Every other entrant, we're going to keep it randomised, but this man is confident. Let's have Mr. Dexter in at entry number 1 and see if you can go the distance.
Showtime.